Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, this is my channel, I'm British Hellcat and I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to be reviewing this beautiful book right here, so let's just get right on into it. I mean, there's not really, well, there's a lot I can say about each one of these books, but this is written by Sarah J Maas. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's the first in a trilogy. Well, it's a trilogy and then there's a novelette. And yeah, you guys all know how much I love Sarah J Maas books, and so I was very excited to pick this up. I don't know if this was written before or after the Throne of Glass series, but it's about Fae, and it's about this woman called Feyre. I think I'm saying that correctly. There's pronunciation in the back of the book and I still think I'm butchering it. But it's about this woman Feyre who is mortal. The lands are cleaved in two. There's a wall that separates the mortal lands, which isn't as big as Prithian, I think it's pronounced, but the Fey lands, and she's a huntress, she's starving, and she ends up killing one of the Fey, and then she's taken to the Fey lands for not punishment, but like instead of them killing her, they've taken her back to the Fey lands and she lives in the Spring Court. That's where the book is set. Mainly is the Spring Court of Prithian. It is a good old-fashioned fantasy romance book. There are some sexy times in here, and Sarah J Maas does write sexy times very well, and it's not as much as the other books. This is very much a world-building book. It is quite slow at the beginning. I found it quite slow. I finished it quickly though, because I mean it's the smaller of the three. But yeah, it delves into the world of Prithian, and it's all about her surroundings, her environment, and the creatures she interacts with. And it also leads very well to the end of the end of the book is where it gets really, really good, like so good. I could not put this book down. It was amazing, as most of Sarah J Maas's books are. But yeah, it was the end bit in Amarantha's trials. I'm not going to tell you guys too much about that because I want you guys to be as shocked as I was. But there are a lot of plot twists at the end of this book, and once you, obviously when you finish reading it, you sort of look back at what you originally read and you're like, oh my god, it all makes sense, which is what I love. I love that in a book, in a TV series, in a film, any of that, where it all comes together in a neat bow, but then there are obviously more answers at the end of it, so it leads on to the next book. Although this book did end quite, like, it could be a book in itself, as it were, but then there are just like little hints, for example, with Rhysand, the way he leaves things with Feyre. Yeah, that's how you know there's going to be a second book, which I will also be doing a review on. But yeah, this is very, very good despite its slow start. It is very, very good despite its slow start, but it's sort of like a very, very vague retelling of Beauty and the Beast, where there's a curse. She's got to break it. That's literally about it. That's and obviously Tamlin's a beast, so there's all that. It's very, very vague, but I saw that on Pinterest, so I thought I'd share that with you guys, because I was like, oh, actually, that makes sense. Now on to like favourite characters and whatnot. Rhysand is my all-time favourite character, probably of like any book I've ever read. I love him so much, and I want one. I want one for Christmas. Can I have one for Christmas? Can I keep one? And Feyre, absolute badass. No one can tell me otherwise. In the first couple of chapters, she annoyed me a little bit just because of the way she saw things, but then it makes sense to her character. So it was great writing, but she just sort of grated on my nerves a little bit, but I love her now. It was only in the first couple of chapters. I'm in love with Feyre now, seriously. But I hate her sister. I hate Nesta. Elaine's cool, do not like Nesta. She just, it's because I know if I ever met her in real life, I would absolutely just like want to claw her face off, because she's just so mean and harsh and just like, why? Well, I know why, but just, oh god, I can't stand it. I really, really can't. Also, I am not the biggest fan of Tamlin, and I know in future books there are reasons why, but in this first book he's supposed to be like the hero and the nice guy and the hunk. I mean, he's good looking in my head. Well, how she described him is very good looking, but he just, I don't like him. I like Lucian, the very sly, cunning best friend that you kind of would like you're glad he's your best friend, but you're sort of like, not quite sure I trust you quite yet. Yeah, no, Tamlin just, he annoys me. He's He reminds me of Stefan from the Vampire Diaries, acting wise, and it's just like, no thanks. As I said, loads and loads of plot twists at the end. I'm trying not to give too much away, but I really do recommend this book just because of the world building, just the world building aspect alone, and also oodles and oodles of romance, which is what I look for in these type of books. So that was very, very good, and she really sets up future characters. For example, Rhysand, very, very well. Like, he appears like in the middle of the book, and then we don't see him again till the end of the book, and then yeah, and then stuff ensues. So it was just, it was a very, very good book is what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, a 3.54, just because as much as it was a good book, it was very much world building, and it's a setup for the next books basically, and the next books are so good. But yeah, just because it was more of a step to the next level, that's why I'm going to give it like a 3.54. But it was, as I said, very, I don't know how many times I can tell you it's a very, very good book. Go and pick it up because it's definitely a series worth reading. And that's been me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to hit the thumbs up down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Hit the big red subscribe button down below if you're not subscribed to my wonderful, magical internet family already. Leave a comment down below if you've read this book and what you thought about this book. And also, if you do pick up the book, let me know, because I would love to talk to people about it. All of my social media will be linked down below, and there should be a bell next to the subscribe button. Hit that, you'll be notified of when I do upload, and also my blog will be linked down below. I do upload on there quite occasionally, so go check that out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.